just hit the live button and then hit the countdown? Is that how? Oh, shoot. Judging by the chat, I guess my 0.2 seconds of trying to make sure we look professional just got thrown out the window. But here we are.
The D plus team.
That's it, man. We bring the D plus.
You're damn right.
It's What's up,
Geeks and sweaty?
Welcome to another Geeks and Gamers Daily. While our CEO Emperor or whatever, Jeremy, is doing the business over at the RNC with RK Outpost, representing Geeks and Gamers out there. He's got us covering things at home. So don't worry, they will be back soon, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. Again, how do I sound, Chad? I keep asking. I'm nervous. I downgraded, but everybody says this mic sounds fine. Remember, this mic was giving me problems. It's a great mic. I don't know what to do with it now. Should I give it away to someone that needs a good podcasting mic, or sell it, or am I sure? I don't know.
Hey, when you hit 100K, do a giveaway.
Would people actually want my used Shure 7dB Q LGBT mic that I've been talking in and hawking spit in and all that stuff for like a year?
Give it that hawk tour.
I guess they could change that if they want.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Perfect audio, a little gay. All right, that's all I needed to hear. That's it.
Get all gay, right. I mean Jay, to 100K, and he'll send you that microphone.
Dude, it might actually happen. Even though the Acolyte's over, I'm going to squeeze out a couple more Acolyte videos. We've got like the media review, the viewership. We got my patented dumb things I found with the episode as we like break it down. I might be able to squeeze it just enough to get there. Just enough to pop.
I'm loving Star Wars Theory's little videos. He's putting like these 1-minute videos together, just exposing the Acolyte and Leslie Headland. I'm loving them, man.
He's on a mission ever since. He's on a mission.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel or Fear the Beardo or Geeks and Gamers while you're here, it's a free thing that you can do that helps out the channel and makes me feel good about my life for at least 5 seconds. So
you know what else you can do? You can use code 199 or code GEEKS at Meta PC today and get yourself a beefy discount on a Geeks and Gamers, or it doesn't need to even be Geeks and Gamers themed. For if you're in the market for a new gaming or streaming PC, might consider Meta PCs. They're good people.
I'm gonna switch because I like the way my setup is. I like leaning to the left.
Okay.
That way, now it kind of looks like. Yeah, now it kind of looks like we're talking to each other.
Yeah.
So, But again, are we live on Rumble? Are we live on Twitter? Is everything working? Is everything going good? We got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's some like possible breaking MCU news. I know the talk of the day is Trump, and we might get a little bit into that with this whole Mark Hamill thing. Kind of crazy that Gina calls him out on his misinformation tweet. That's what they like to call it. But MCU stuff, man, I think they've had enough of like failing. Dan the Man doesn't like Beardo. That's all good.
Nah, thanks. Appreciate it.
As long as I hit that like 80%, I think I'm all right. Like on my faceless videos now that I've been doing this past month, when I showed my face, I was at like a 98% ratio on the thumbs up. Now I'm at like 95 every video. I'm like, well, it's still in the 90s. So
before I started Bro Science, my audience was like 98% male. Now that I'm doing Bro Science with Dan Vask, I'm 60% female. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, here we go.
Tell us something we don't know.
100%. Listen, don't you know how this show works? The first 5 minutes is rambling about what happened yesterday. Okay? Then after that, it's we got a couple topics. We read some super chats. We let the chat make fun of us for a little bit. It's kind of funny. I appreciate it. Some of y'all's jokes are really, really good. Some of y'all need a little work, but that's okay. And and then the hour's done. You know, we laugh, we cry, we kiss an hour goodbye,
What?
and something like that. But it's all good, man. I went to I don't know if I talked about this too much, but like I went to Dollywood,
Yes.
and I mentioned that when I was in the hotel. I can't wait to go back. I plan on trying to get back to Dollywood, and for all the people that are messaging me, like everyone's like, go back on Christmas, right? It's beautiful in the mountains on Christmas. I decided to when I drove home, like on the GPS, I hit the little button where it was like avoid highways, right? So it took me like on these one road streets through the mountains. It probably took an extra 4 hours to drive home, and than I wanted. But it was like the craziest thing, you know. And as we're like going through like these tunnels, my poor car was like, "What are you guys doing, man?" It's never seen this type of, you can't ride your brakes and all that stuff, man. It's for all those for all those people out there, man. It's a beautiful place, and I bring that up because the staff and everybody there was just so wonderful. I love the fact that I could walk in the park and you hear like Dolly Parton music just kicking in. And then we fast forward to Disney. I'll probably have more on this story tomorrow, but I don't know if you've seen this, Beardo, but it looks like the workers at Disneyland, they just unionized, right? Like a month or two ago, they just unionized. And it looks like they might go on strike.
Whoa.
There was several people out again, like maybe we'll talk more about this tomorrow. And they were out protesting. They want better wages. They want better work. They want better everything. They want better rainbow flag. I don't know, man. They just want everything better. But that's
never
gonna be
happy,
wild
man.
if the whole park shuts down because they're on strike. I'm just like, they can't. This company can't keep anything together.
That's wild, man. That's wild. I remember when working at a Disney park was like a privilege. That was like cool. And also it's at Disneyland and Disney World, there used to be like a quota. You couldn't have weird hair. You couldn't have tattoos visible, especially like on your neck or face. Like you couldn't have earrings. You couldn't wear an extensive amount of makeup. Now they're like, you have to have purple hair to work at Disneyland. You have to be a fatty. You have to have crazy green, purple makeup. And like they asked for it. They've gotten everything they wanted and they're still not happy.
Well, it seems that there's one division at Disney that's like, we're tired of bad movies. We've got to make a change. And I'm going to pull this article up right now. What do you guys think of this possibly Marvel shocker? The Russo brothers in talks to direct the next, not one, but two Avengers movie. The Russo brothers were a huge part of, man, what do you call that? Marvel Phase 1 and 2. I always call it the Iron Man to Thanos arc. Like that part, I think that's Marvel.
So that was 3 phases.
All right, yeah, okay. Marvel 1 through 3, they were a huge part of, So
the Russos did Winter Soldier. They did Captain America 3.
Probably the best. Winter Soldier could possibly, that and Infinity War is the two best Marvel movies ever, right? Would you say that?
I would say Winter Soldier is maybe the best standalone, not ensemble Marvel movie. And Infinity War, is maybe the best like MCU movie ever. But they did Winter Soldier, they did Civil War, and then they did Infinity War and Endgame. So they're desperate, man. The MCU, Kevin Feige, they're desperate, and they definitely need these guys. And I believe they said that they kind of wanted to just work and do their own thing, some passion projects. And I'm sure that Marvel is going to pay them a lot of money to come back to try to save the MCU.
I don't know if it can be saved at this point with shows like Agatha coming out. That could be my next run on my channel. We'll do the Agatha thing. But I don't know, man. MCU is I personally think they need to take a step back and go into a different time period, a different timeline. The Fantastic Four for me would have been the best bet. Even like what they're doing now, I think it's happening in the 70s, right? The 60s or 70s.
Mm-hmm.
The casting is a little, man. Hey man, shout out Pedro Pascal. You're getting every freaking role in the. You're getting every role in Hollywood at the moment.
Yep.
But I'd like to see. It would have been cool to see some no names show up, and then they take those guys and gals and do a Fantastic Four run.
Well, and then besides Pedro Pascal playing Reed Richards, like the casting was somewhat decent. There wasn't any race swaps, but then we get to Silver Surfer, and they can't help themselves as usual. Disney cannot help themselves, and they gender swap Silver Surfer.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I think this is how they gauge, right, Marvel movies. So they threw out Spider-Man, and they had the 3 Spider-Men show up, and that was a massive hit. And they're like, yay, things are good. Then they put together a bunch of turds. Now we got Deadpool and Wolverine. That'll probably do really well. And they're like, hey, we got a winner. And then we're
back.
Then we're back. We saved the MCU. Then they're gonna hold on. This is hilarious. Pedro Pascal is Yoda. Why not? Why not Pedro Pascal in the Acolyte? What the heck? But I don't know what to expect. It says it's still in talks. The Russo brothers was supposed to get a Star Wars movie, apparently, or a trilogy or something. And Kathleen Kennedy was like, I don't want nothing to do with these guys anymore. So they might be like, hey, if you want to bring us back, we got our feelings hurt from another IP that Disney owns. You better pay us some serious money.
Well, they're too big. They're too big. The Russo brothers are too big of a draw, and Kathleen Kennedy doesn't want to be overshadowed. She wants to be the one.
Which brings us to this. Hold on, let me get it. When I showed Beardo this morning, he was like, ain't no way. I see Yellow Flash in the chat. What's up, brother?
What's up, Flash?
He's like, ain't no way. Robert Downey Jr. could return to the MCU in the upcoming Avengers film. He'd play a version of Tony Stark who transforms into Doctor Doom. Help me out. I don't remember. It might be in there. I don't remember in the comics where Tony Stark's... What alternate timeline is that? Yellow Flash is in the chat. He would know better than me. What timeline is that? Is that a thing? Did this actually happen in the comic books? Somebody tell me. I don't remember.
Not to my knowledge. Maybe it happened. I'm not familiar with this, but like you always say, like you say with Lucasfilm, do it. Let them do it.
Yeah,
go for it.
The chat is like, no freaking way. Yeah, exactly. They are creatively bankrupt because they're looking at their numbers and they're just like, nothing's working, man. We were gonna have Captain Marvel. She was gonna run there. What happened? How come nobody cares about our film? Let's figure out how to bring Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. back. Let's completely mess up some storyline where he actually turns into Doctor Doom.
What it is they want to bring back Robert Downey Jr. because he's a draw. Everybody loved Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. But they also don't want to cheapen his sacrifice in Endgame. So how can we bring him back? Oh, let's just make him Doctor Doom.
I'm looking for the chat to see if anyone, if this was actually in a comic. I just don't know. I think this is stupid. This is the problem.
It's desperate. They're
yes,
desperate.
when for me it was like Endgame, Infinity Saga. All right, that's an easy close the book.
Mm-hmm.
We had the right actors. We did everything. Everything went great. Everything's cool. Whatever. We've got to breathe for a minute, take a deep breath, and go into another phase. If they want, I wouldn't have minded if, like, in between there, they made a couple standalones, like the Spider-Man film, probably the Deadpool film, you know, here and there, that just didn't really mess with anything. The whole Loki series, like, for me, just totally crapped on this Marvel Phase 1 through 3, especially like in the opening scene where he's walking around in the Loki series and like he looks in a drawer and he sees a bunch of Infinity Stones and they're like, oh yeah, we have them all over the place here. It's like
we use them as paperweights.
Yeah, it's like
these things are useless.
What?
Yeah,
how could you do that? How could you freaking crap on, you know, your 13 years of success and now like you know, think that's fun? That's a funny joke.
Yep.
But you're right. Desperation. It seems like they are like, what worked for us in the past? And you know what else this says? We have no confidence in what we have moving forward, so we got to go back. We have no confidence.
And another thing that these studios do, they are so scared to create a villain that's actually truly evil. They're so obsessed with this anti-hero movement. Like we see it with Venom, and I know that's Sony, but like they've made Loki this anti-hero, and they just don't want to do a true villain. Also, they might be scared with casting a brand new actor to play a villain because look what happened with Jonathan Majors. They thought they struck gold. Jonathan Majors, we kind of see what's going on with Pedro Pascal right now. What we saw a few months ago with Jonathan Majors, he was getting every single role. Jonathan Majors was in everything. And then they cast him as Kane in Loki, and then he shows up in Ant-Man, and then we all know what happened with his, you know, scandal and everything. And now they've completely scrapped the Kane Dynasty Avengers movies, and now they're like, yeah, we're just gonna go straight into Secret Wars. And now all the rumors are, Tobey Maguire's gonna come back, and Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire are gonna lead the Avengers in the Secret Wars. And who are they gonna fight? Oh, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. They are so creatively bankrupt, and they're scared to take risks. It's embarrassing, man. But let them do it. Let them do it.
100%. I think Pedro Pascal should play Kang. They should have recast. They should have recast him as Kang.
Have Pedro Pascal play Mr. Fantastic. He'll be Kang, Doctor Doom, and Galactus. He'll play all of them.
Yeah, and then he could. Why not? You know, that's all.
It's the multiverse. Why not?
It's the multiverse. That was my biggest problem with them cracking open this multiverse. Was that it's gonna be a simple escape to you know, I hope Pedro Pascal plays Darth Plagueis in season 2 of the Acolyte. That's what he better play Darth Plagueis. If not, we'll riot. But like that again, that was the biggest problem with them cracking open the multiverse, is that now anything that they do, it's not like the stories don't hold. They don't stick because they could easily just go, oh, and that's the multiverse. So that was a different timeline. It doesn't matter, you know. So everything we're making is just stuff to consume. Yeah, and it doesn't matter in the overall story.
I think I said this on Daily the other day, maybe with Mike or Odin. They've tried to do the multiverse. It was on Tuesday night's main event. They tried to do the multiverse so many times. They did it with Loki. They did it with Spider-Man. They did it with Doctor Strange. And then they did it with She-Hulk. And what they always do is they toy with the multiverse. They open it up. And then by the end of the show or the movie, they close it back up again. They don't have the balls just to do multiverses open and we're going to leave it and we're just going to let it stick. Now you can have the X-Men come in. You can have the Fantastic Four come in. You can have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man come in. Just leave the multiverse open. But they don't have the balls to do it. They always open up the multiverse and then close it by the end of the show or movie. It doesn't make sense to me, man, why they do that.
That's also the problem when you add time travel to certain things. It's because now it's a constant like, well, why didn't you just use time travel to fix it? Why didn't you just crack open the multiverse?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just, do this? Why didn't you just do that? It's pretty dumb, but that's the problem. They don't like. I think if they opened the multiverse for the Spider-Man film, if it was standalone, they shut it. That's the end of discussion. Something breaks where they can't crack it open, but of course, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. But
the time travel movie that we should have got that we never gotten, which would have been cool, is Captain America when he goes back and he has to return the stones to the timeline. Like, that would have been a cool movie to see how he does that, how he goes about that. His re-encounter with Red Skull would have been cool. Him returning Mjolnir to Thor, like, that would have been a cool movie. But again, they don't have the balls to do it.
I guess they thought that you're absolutely right. Actually, they could have done a simple thing. I'm trying to pull up my Twitter messages here, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be working.
What do you want me to pull up?
That picture from the Acolyte where it's the lady. Oh, I think
is it in ours?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
People were saying, "Dear God, Jay," I got it. Dear God, Jay, don't say about season 2 of the Acolyte. We're not going to talk too much Acolyte today. Don't worry, unless it comes up in a super chats. But this was posted on her Instagram after the show. This is Leslie Headland's wife. She played the green bald lady with the lightsaber whip. And she writes, "Listen, guys, she was doing the best she could do under the circumstances, and she's going to make this right."
Oh, boy.
Dun, 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 dun. How is she going to make it right? This show is over. All she did was talk to Yoda. It's done. How is she going to make it right? Is there a hint? All I'm saying is, I think with everything in me, Leslie Headland thought that she was going to get like 2 seasons easy, that she probably wrote for 2 seasons. And the show came out. And it's so bad, dude. And they spent so much money. Just leave it on a cliffhanger.
I think they will get a season 2 because they've invested so much money into it, and this is a brand new show. It's not like it's Kenobi or anything where it was a George Lucas person. Make it right. She's starting off on the wrong foot by lying to the council.
Yeah. I know.
Well, I said this yesterday with Odin and Jeremy. She is so appalled by Soul and Trinity that they lied to the council. But when she finds out that information, what does she do? She lies to the Senate about it.
Bro,
but it's okay when she lies.
I need a season 2 because I want to buy a Tesla. So I want to pay cash. I want to put in an envelope that says "Thank you, Acolyte," and go to the Tesla store and be like, "Here it is. Thanks for the season 2."
Thanks for season 2. I'm gonna go buy myself a Cybertruck.
Before we get into super chats, I do want to react to I don't know, the new Beetlejuice 2 trailer.
Okay.
Beetlejuice 2. Did you see the first one?
Long time ago. Long time ago. I think Beetlejuice came out before I was born. What year did Beetlejuice come out? Chat?
It's an oldie, but a goodie. It's an oldie, but a goodie, I guess. So
1988. That was 7 years before I was born.
Whew. Here we go. Well, they really waited a long time for that sequel, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Beetlejuice 2, everyone.
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, We'll see who gets the last laugh. My mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
Wait, the ghost house? Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately,
She's a legend.
the living, the dead, can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I need you to help me save my daughter. But how do I know that you're going to keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Yes. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through. Let's go, honey.
I recognize this post.
Never seen that chick before in my life. Or afterlife.
Are we doing this?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'm needed upstairs. Bob, hold down the fort.
It's crazy that's Batman.
Who wants to go first? All right, I will. See, I'm willing to do the work.
Swear the afterlife is so random.
With that thing from my dream. Really more nightmare material.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears. There's nothing harder.
What the Thank you all for coming to this special occasion, but right now would like a little privacy.
Oh, you can see it in IMAX.
I'll be honest, that looks fun. That looks like
Looks
a fun
like
movie.
a fun movie, right?
Yeah, it looks like a good fun movie.
Yeah. It doesn't look bad. It looks fine.
Yeah, I'll go watch it. That looks fun.
The only, I guess I have to, the thing I would have to see is there's some like super fanatic Beetlejuice people out there, right?
Right.
And you wonder what they think about all this. Again, I saw Beetlejuice. Yeah, like you, I saw it once, twice.
Yeah.
I laughed a few times. Ha ha ha. Beetlejuice. Yeah, the guy shrunk his head. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat to see Keaton back on there. You know.
Yeah.
So, okay. See, this is what I want. It's people like this, Steph. I love Steph. Get in here. Tell me your thoughts real quick before we get into super chats. She's backstage.
She is backstage.
She's right in here.
Hi.
There it is. What do you think? What do you think? We need
I loved it. You know what? The fact that we're getting like a little bit more of like the oh my gosh, the place that they go to, like the afterlife, that part, you know, how that works behind where the ghosts go after they die. Like that part is like really cool. That we're going to the place for the recently deceased. Like that is awesome. I love that we're looking a bit more back there, and the movie's going to take place back there as opposed to like, you know, in the world of the living. We're going back behind where all of the ghosts are, so we get to explore a lot more back there. That sounds really cool because I've always been interested in that. Like, how does this work? There's ghosts with jobs. There's dead people with jobs. Like, what is going on back here? That's really exciting for me. I love that we're going to be exploring back there. I'm wondering how her daughter gets captured. Like, where is she going? What is that? And Lydia's job, is she like, does she talk about the recently deceased? Like, that's odd. Or does she have a podcast, or what's going on? Lydia's job.
Like, what's crazy is, do you think this will do well in the box office? Because this is kind of like a movie you could watch on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll do well in the box office, honestly. I mean, it might. Who knows? I don't really do box office predictions. I have no idea.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
But it looks a lot of fun. If it does do well, then it's going to have to be like with word of mouth. It looks a lot of fun, though. It looks like a lot of fun.
The thing about Tim Burton movies is he has a huge cult following.
Yeah.
Like, people will go out and see the Tim Burton movie. Like Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously the Batman movies, and then you have He's done a few of those claymation animation movies, and then he did the Alice in Wonderland movies. People really liked those with Johnny Depp. He's got a huge cult following, man. So I think people will come out to go see this movie.
So according to a few sources online, it says that the the budget for this film is between like 125 and 150.
That's what I'm seeing right
So,
now. 125 mil.
That's
relatively low, especially in
Acolyte
animated.
costs more. Yeah, so it doesn't have to do like
yeah, especially
massive
compared to like
numbers.
what we're used to with like these $200 million budgets.
It's got to make 500 mil.
Yeah,
Gotta make 500 to be successul.
Some people said it's 170. I guess we'll get the real number like once we get closer to release day. So I guess we'll see. But I just wanted to compare it to the Acolyte. That's all.
Yeah.
Just see how that.
I'll tell you what, its runtime is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Ooh,
That's
that is long.
Yeah, well, that's about 40 minutes longer than the entire Acolyte series. If you only go off of actual show runtime, that's probably
There's
about
not
40
enough-
minutes longer than the Acolyte.
Yeah.
And right before we get into super chats, one last thing. This is another announcement. Chat, what do you feel about the film 24? Man, I used to love this series back in the day. I thought 24 was a great. I think the last one might have been a little off, but I used to love the 24. It was such a good. I think I have to go back and remember.
Did they not do a reboot season? They did a reboot season, right? Not a reboot season, I'm sorry, but kind of like Dexter. It got a sequel season several years later.
Wait, someone in the I don't know.
They did a movie for 24 already. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about. They did do a movie a few years ago.
This is what I think. 10 years.
Agreed.
I never watched 24, so I don't know.
It's not relevant anymore.
It's weird. The show was so unique because it was all filmed in it takes place in 24 hours. So you got like a whole season that literally takes place in one day.
Uh-huh.
So, I think the first few seasons were really good. They got a little weird when like a nuclear bomb, I think, went off in America. Why isn't it relevant, Jay?
I was the one that said that. But it's true. I was going to say it too before somebody in the chat said it. This is 10 years too late.
That's what I think. Starring Pedro Pascal. I enjoyed it. But yeah, like they
Kiefer Sutherland and Pedro Pascal and
they should have did a movie, at its peak. It would have been it probably would have done better.
Yeah.
So anyway, how about let's read a couple super chats?
Yeah, we can do that. We have quite a few. Prometheus Creations with a 2 months. Hail the 199. Hope everyone has a good Thursday. For the fans, room should be worked on soon. We'll be giving content for the fans ASAP. Also, we need the Mecha movies. Get on this, someone. Pronoun Beaver with a $2. The best D plus team ever on this channel right now. Thank you for the $2.
Thank you.
My cock with a $5. If anyone's going to be at the Classic Game Fest in Austin this weekend, I'll be there repping the Geeks and Gamers backpack.
Yo, that's awesome, man.
That's cool, man. Shout
Hell
out.
yeah.
Represent.
Oh, by the way, the Creeper Jeremy shirts, the campaign is over. You guys rocked it. So thank you very much for ordering those shirts.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And we'll be doing more campaigns like that as well with limited run t-shirts. Tobias Nexus with a $5. Woke up, felt like shit. Depression's back. Already staved off the call of the void. Stuck at the office. Seeing these two is making me feel better. Hey, well, keep your chin up, Tobias. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day, but it's gonna get better, brother. Glad that we can provide you some entertainment. Jay's Minority Report for a $2. Where's my rig? At. Thank you for the $2. Jane Theory for a 2. Hashtag road to 100K. Next up, road to 500K.
I just want
Let's go.
Let's do one at a time, but good to see you, Jane. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you here. Thanks for the super chat.
Chris Caran with a 5. Jay knows there's a lobster dinner on me when he hits 100K. Can't wait for the celebration.
I got to get them about 4,000 away. So that's kind of crazy. Maybe I can get a couple shout outs. Anyway.
I give it 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, you'll hit 100K. Bilbo T. Baggins with a $5. Just wanted to say hi to you guys. Hail the 199 Trump 2024. Thank you for the $5. Valkyria Winter with a 5. I'll follow Beardo if he showed us his non-chicken legs, but I'm guessing that'll never happen, so no follow. Love you, Jay and Skull.
Hey, thank you.
Valkyria
Beardo's
Winter,
at all the
me?
meetups. You could go see him. He always wears shorts.
Yeah,
you can see for yourself.
I wear camo shorts. None K for a 2 months says G&G 199. Thank you for the recommitment.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you. I will go over with my sock accounts. I'll take every single one of them at this point. I could see the light at the end of the tunnel at this point. I don't care. Make some sock accounts. I'm okay with it. Sorry.
Big Worm with it too. Jay didn't sing. I'm back into my pit of despair.
Come on, Big Perm.
Big Perm. Master Austin gifted 5 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you, Master Austin. That's huge, man. None K with the $2. Beardo is great. Jaddy is gay.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I don't know
who's
who
that
Jaddy
avatar
is.
picture.
That looks like is that a SpaceX rocket?
Yeah. Are you Elon Musk? All right. Probably would give more than 2.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's busy nowadays. Prometheus Creations with the $5. Jay, you ever go to the Paramount theme parks, King Island or King Dominion? I hear mixed reviews on those two.
Yeah, King's Dominion. I used to go to King's Dominion a lot, and I haven't been in a few years. But the last time I was at King's Dominion, I was very like it changed from a theme park to more of like a carnival. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it was kind of trashy. It was kind of dirty. The rides were so, like, man, they feel like you got a broken neck off each ride. It could have changed, but the last time I went there, it was like, ooh, it was bad. Like, the people there, everybody, the staff, they didn't care. It was like, oh, man, it was like a C- Sea World. And I was like, man, I don't feel like coming back. I used to go there a lot. It used to be a lot of fun, but I haven't been to the other one. But I hear that one's 100 times better than King's Dominion. King's Dominion is in Virginia. So,
have you ever been to Hershey Park?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's on my list to like, that's on that.
Have you been?
I have been several times.
Yeah.
I got to go back soon, though. I haven't been.
Hershey Park's awesome.
In 7 years. So it's like, oh, dude, yeah. I love
Hershey Park's great.
I want to go back to like the chocolate factory and just like swim in it. Like the guy from Willy Wonka, just swim in that river of chocolate. And I could go to heaven after that. I'm good.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Trevor Kevin with a $2. If Jay doesn't sing, his not better than Beardo, than Tardo.
Tardo, yeah.
No.
I sang yesterday, right? No, I sang Tuesday from my hotel room. I think my neighbors heard it.
Yeah. He did good. KC Cheeto with the $10. Geeks and Gamers should set up a pay-for-play donation gaming stream for Corey Compinatori's family. Could Geeks and Gamers make that happen? We'll have to talk with the big man about it. It's a possibility.
There is many people know that I'm with my merch comes from 9 Line Apparel, and 9 Line Apparel has if you go to their website, they have dropped a shirt. He was actually wearing a 9 Line shirt in the photos. Rest in peace, Corey. And so 9 Line reached out to the family and everything. So if you buy one of their shirts that has a scripture verse on the back, 100% of all profits go to the family, things like that. So I've been pushing that, and I know a lot of my friends that know me have been pushing it. Everybody here have been pushing that as well. So if you want to do something like that, that will go directly to the family. If you want to get one of the shirts, I know that's one way, and that I know for a fact that the money will go directly to the family. So,
RL Dog with the $2. There is a 36-hole mini golf course in Gatlinburg. That's a lot of holes, man.
Really? I didn't know that. I gotta get
playing mini golf.
I was just there. I didn't see it. I love mini golf, man.
I like it too. I'm good with like 9 holes on mini golf.
Bro, there is 9. You got to at least do 18. There is literally a mini golf there that's called Hillbilly Golf that I saw, where you got to get into like a little cart. If you've done it in the chat, let me know. And they take you up to the mountains on this little lift, and then you play mini golf through all these little hillbilly things, and then they got to bring you down. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Sorry about it. It's true.
A new clip from Deadpool Wolverine has been released. Thanks, Steph. 30 seconds.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
That's not how it works. It does now. Leave the bottle.
I know you, bub.
Nope. But I know you.
Everybody knows me. I'm the Wolverine.
Yes, you are. And I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
Really getting into your cups.
Why
here.
would I go with you?
Because, unfortunately, I need you. And even more unfortunately, my entire world needs you.
Just give me one more drink.
There you go. Some,
Okay.
nothing too exciting.
I think people have made their mind up by now if they're going to go see it or not. I don't think they need to add any more clips or anything.
Yeah, the advertisements and marketing for this movie has been insane. Insane.
I think some people are going just strictly for the popcorn.
Okay.
And then they released some kind of game controller. I don't know.
Yes, they did. Let me pull it up. Oh my gosh.
So
It's
it's
on
not
my
going to
list
be
as
for
well.
sale. I think Xbox is going to be just giving them away.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to see it. I want to see it opening weekend. I think it's I have hopes.
There it is.
This is the best controller. So you said they're not going
So
to be giving...
I seen that they're not selling it, that they're going to be doing giveaways.
Oh, that's interesting. Look at this.
Okay. That's kind of gay.
It's a little gay.
That's
Prometheus
Anyway,
Creations.
let's just get through the super
Yeah,
chats. So
let's
we can
power
get to the
through.
last topic. Yeah.
Prometheus Creations with the $5. Russo's alone won't be enough to save the MCU. Prometheus Creations with another $5. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt would have been a better Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Agreed. I think a
agreed.
lot of people feel that way. GC with a $5. Ryan's cameo during the Alex Stein RNC video crashing. Kent Ugers, is that how you say his name? Segment at 14 minutes into the video was a pleasant surprise. LOL hashtag 199 hashtag say no to Slow Joe. Thank you very much.
That was actually. I'll pull that picture up in a second. That was actually pretty funny. So
Harry Brownhole for a $2. How much more can Disney shit? A lot.
I don't know, man. Like I'm telling you, I think Bob Iger is literally working on his like exit package. I think he doesn't care about any of this stuff. I think he's like, the stock is tanking, the parks are tanking, no one's going to our movies. Forget, I'm not even thinking about Lucasfilm. How do I get my my package for when I officially quit? That's gonna give me tons of money from this company and let somebody else figure it out. So,
Chat, Jay, let's go ahead and take a moment real quick. I know we need to read super chats, but let's just take a moment to make fun of this person. Create Channel says, say yes to Joe. IDots. Trying to call us in the chat idiots and misspells idiots. IDots.
Oh my
Listen here,
God.
motherfucker.
I'm an IDOT.
If you're going to try to come in here and insult us, you might want to spell it correctly, you fucking IDot. What
Why
a
is his
loser.
name- Of all the names you could think of, you wrote Create
What?
Channel. That's the name of your channel is Create Channel. I.199.
I.199.
That's it, man. That's it. And before he finishes the super chats, here is the this is what the last super chat was talking about. There's Ryan in the back with look at that hair and face with that smirk. And this was right before Alex Stein was kicked out of the RNC.
Oh, no.
Look at his bandana.
Yeah, he was kicked out after this, and Ryan was just like kind of recording from his point of view in the back. So,
oh man,
what an eye dot!
What an eye dot, huh? Prometheus Creations with a $5. Just support indie creators. Stop supporting Hollywood and Disney and iDots. Gun Home Mac with a $2. Eddie Murphy and MCU will play Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
That's pretty good.
Callum Lyle for a $2. Feige only hires Rick and Morty writers. Raging Rhino, what's up, Rhino, for an $8. No Plagueis will be played by a black woman so they can scream racist and sexist. Pronoun Beaver for a $2. Lesbian Headlamp and Pickle Rick equal the Acolyte.
Pickle.
Steve Fitch with a $5. It's not about making money. It's about the message. There will be a season 2 of The Acolyte. Hail Jay and Beardo.
I hope so.
Oh, I think so. I think there will be.
There absolutely will be.
Is it going to take 5 years like this one did? Like this, I believe.
I think they pump it out.
I believe this one took 4 years from original announcement to make. 4 years and $200 million later.
That's wild. Sir Hat for a 2. I'm not surprised Beardo would buy a cybery ruck.
Are you meant to say Cybertruck? Would you drive a Cybertruck?
I would, but I'm not in the market for one. Hey, listen, I'm cool with my truck. I like my truck. I'm cool, man.
Your truck is nice.
I'd take a Cybertruck if you know.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Steve Fitch with another $5. Beetlejuice 2. Why not have a young son instead of a young daughter this time? Oh, right. Boys equals bad. I love the original, so I'll likely watch it. I don't know if Tim Burton's like that.
No, I mean, the first movie had Lydia as the young daughter. So I think that, having...
Is that her in this one? Winona Ryder?
Yeah, that's Winona Ryder. Mm-hmm.
Wow. It just now, the lightning bolt just hit the head. Sorry. We'll keep it moving.
Let's just keep it moving. Ron Cook with a $5. It's not what we need, just a good, fun movie, no agenda. That's what
they got it. 100%. We just need to get back to dumb, fun films.
Yeah.
Where's my Dumb and Dumber movie? Okay, where are those movies? Where's my Naked Gun films?
Yeah.
All right.
Naked Gun.
Where are those films?
Yeah.
Can we just make that? I know I'm an IDOT, okay? I like dumb films that make me laugh. I like fart jokes. I like all that stuff, all right?
Yeah.
I like toilet humor. It makes me laugh. Where are those movies? Can we have
me and
them,
Jay,
please?
we watched Ghostbusters, Ice Age, whatever it was, and it was fine. It was fun. No real agenda.
I'm going to make one. I bet I could film. Yeah, Tropic Thunder. Airplane.
Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dumb fun.
Yep. Tobias Nexus with a $10. Burton got the Alice timeline names all wrong. He started with Through the Looking Glass, and it should have been called Such. I'll stick to American McGee's Alice series.
Thank you for the 10.
Thank you for the $10. Lower Lip Slicker gifted 5 Geeks and Gamers memberships. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pronoun Beaver with a 2. How many Creeper shirts sold?
I have no idea.
NDA'd. We're NDA'd.
Yeah, we can't tell. We can't tell.
Lieutenant Heavy Metal for a you gotta have to come to the next Geeks and Gamers meetup to see how many we actually sold. Lieutenant Heavy Metal with a $20. Creeper Jeremy shirt is a great option to my Demo Ranch shirt. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thanks for the 20, man.
Thanks for the 20. Jay's humongous forehead for a $2. That Hawk Tua shining my head. Thank you. Thank you. Yo Jitsu for $2. I'm excited for Jay to hit 100K. Let's go.
I'm not going live on Drunk 3PO until I hit it. Put it that way. I'm gonna hold it out for everyone to hold on. I'm gonna hold on from going live on that channel till it's to.
Come on, Jay.
I'm an IDOT, man.
You're an IDOT, man. Stop being an IDOT. Clyde Dashing for a $5. Camo shorts are the ugly stepson of jorts. Camo shorts are freaking awesome, man.
That's right. Jorts are okay.
Jorts and camo shorts. That's high tea. Tara Crystal with the $5. Jay, I'll be releasing a spoiler-free video for the Gina movie Terror on the Prairie tonight. It'll be on my other channel, Movie Robot, at 7 p.m.
Oh, good for you,
man. Shout out.
Good for you.
Go check that out. Ian, hashtag Let's Go Bucks for a 199. That's a lot of holes. Geeks and Gamers Daily C Team quotes.
D team, come on, man. Come
on. D plus team. Gen X Memories with the $5. First season of 24 was good. His daughter got on my nerves in the second season. Always doing stupid shit to get captured. Good job filling in this week. Hey, I appreciate it.
Oh, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, I could go back and watch some of the 24 stuff. So I thought it was cool.
Let's see. Andre for a 2,500 says iDots 199. iDots
yeah.
unite. Ron Cook for $2. Joe has iDots. Roblox head Leslie Headland for $2. iDots 199 t-shirts on sale now. Use code IDITS.
I did.
Jeremy's camera's gay for a $2. Wow, that guy's gayer than Jeremy is. What an iDot. Luis R for a 199. Bet that iDot gargles hot dogs. Hot dogs FS?
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Okay, for sure. I don't know what these kids
Also,
are saying
yo,
nowadays.
Steph.
What's up? Hi.
What's up?
I didn't hide her in the back this show. We kept her on.
Checo's Memories for a $2. Hail iDots, the best iDots on YouTube.
That's
You're
right.
damn right. Black.
Hold on. Jay, how do you feel about the next VP having Canadian Bear energy? Also, okay, you were nice, Kane. Hail the iDot 199. How do I? He had Canadian Bear energy. Wait. What does that mean? Was he wearing like a tie or something? Man, I've been driving. I've been in my car for it seems like 4 days. I like to drive to little towns and just stop. That nobody likes going on road trips for me because I drive for an hour and I don't like going on the highway. And I stop at these no-name towns and just look at all their little trinkets. You know what I mean? I'm a trinket man. So I look for these little trinkets in these little towns and I buy it so I could put it on a shelf. So one day, whenever I die, like family and friends can come over, like, oh, you went here, you went there, and that'll be the end of it.
Jay, did you buy the banana when we were driving across the country? Or was that Krista?
He did. He did buy the banana. He did buy the banana.
Yeah, that's all I do. I like there was a town called Cherokee. I'm assuming it had something to do with Native American or indigenous. What do we call them today? Indians, indigenous, Native Americans.
You never know. It'll change.
Native
tomorrow.
Americans. It was such a super small. They had it was like population 450, right? It had like this one big store, one home like restaurant with homemade food, not homemade food. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a chain restaurant. It was like come taste the Cherokee.
A hole in the wall?
Yeah, it was like mom and pop shops everywhere, and it had one hotel in this little town. It had a little school that was the size of a little church. It had a little white church at the corner. It was like crazy, you know? So I'm like driving through and it's like, I got to stop here and look at all the little trinkets, man. They were selling everything politically incorrect. Like, I guess that's the best way to say, right? Like, you're like, wow, they're actually selling this stuff. Like they're selling this, they're doing this. Because all I've been told all over that this stuff is politically incorrect. You know, like you can't sell those things. You can't have I don't know what to say. Like you can't have stuff like that out there. So, but they had it anyway, and they were they were happy about it. So I love stopping in those little towns.
Yeah.
And then the food there was amazing. Man, had why does it got to be a white church? Man, the church was white. It was small. The school was like, I wanted to take a tour of the school because it just said school, right? So it had it was like K through 12, like all in one building.
That's like a church that just says church.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So
those are the best places to shop.
People were like, were they selling Confederate flags? Yeah, and they were selling a lot of Native American stuff that I was told online is offensive. And they had it all. I was like, okay.
Wild. Wild.
Anyway, we're almost done.
These Webos for a 199. In-N-Out fans are iDots. Whataburger faux life. Whataburger's like a discount Carl's Jr., to be honest. Prometheus Creations for a $2. New style of Dots ice cream. iDots. A Serious Man for a $2. This stream is iDotsy.
All right, before we get to the I know we got super chats. We will finish them all. But we're almost at the 1 hour mark already. What the heck have we been blabbing on about?
iDots.
For an hour. If you didn't see this, Gina Carano's been on a roll lately. She's been calling out a lot of people. I guess she's crossed over and like pointing out the double standard. You know, first she went and showed Mark Ruffalo Mark Ruffalo, who literally tweeted out about the same thing that she got fired for and condemned for. Like Lucasfilm, made a statement that her social media doesn't represent our and she's like, hello, isn't he the Hulk? Disney, where's your, when are you going to say something? Then the next one was Jack Black. She actually gave a warning to Jack Black saying, hey, they're just going to use you up till they're done with you. I don't know why you got to, follow along with their rules. But and then this one here, she calls out Mark Hamill because Mark Hamill literally posted this and was telling everybody that Donald Trump fell asleep at the RNC, which this was actually during the prayer. Right. He was community noted and anything, but do you think that stopped him from sharing it? Absolutely not. So Gina goes on and just kind of lets him have it, man. Basically, she says, it's called praying, Mark. Trump was closing his eyes in prayer. The man was just shot a few days ago, almost losing his life, and another man took that bullet and died protecting his family. What happened to all that talk about not spreading misinformation and disinformation? The crazy thing is because apparently she's got all the receipts from Mark Hamill, who was employed by Lucasfilm. If you look it up, like he actually was a stand-in for Luke Skywalker and Mandalorian and Ahsoka and things like that. So I don't know if he's still employed, but he's always there when they need him. She goes, how's that white Democrat male privilege treating you? Been fired from any jobs recently? Obviously not. It really makes you wonder what the deep state has on you for you to have your head so permanently jammed up their
ass.
Thank you. I don't really cuss, but to where all who has become their walking, talking pieces of dung. She calls Mark Hamill a piece of dung. Have you enjoyed your political free speech? And I don't know if we say that word on YouTube, but the analogies without any repercussions the past 8 years, don't worry. We have them all saved. Strange, you weren't canceled or called out for any of it. I wonder if that time is fast approaching for you. Have a good nap.
Yep. So we talked about this yesterday with Jeremy and Odin too, dude.
You did?
We did. We talked about it yesterday.
He told me to talk about it today. What the heck?
That's fine. But we did do it yesterday with Jeremy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have read the whole thing.
No. You're good, man. You're good. No, dude, she went absolutely in on him, and he deserves it too because there's a very hypocritical double standard here.
Absolutely.
No,
that he just looked at Twitter and saw people posting that picture of quote unquote sleeping Trump and just went with that narrative. Because none of them were actually really watching the RNC. Like none of them were actually really watching it. They just saw someone post it, and so they reposted it, and then the other person reposted it. And since they're all in their little bubble, they take that photo and believe whatever they post, and they just repost it. And Mark Hamill did the same thing.
So this is gonna be a little interesting because let me just pull this up here. Because in about 3 weeks, we got the Chicago Fan Expo with Mark Hamill.
Ooh.
And let's see who else is going to be. Oh, Gina Carano is going to be there as well.
Very interesting.
All I'm telling you is that everybody's in that backstage together, and it's not a big room. So,
and you're going to be there too.
Hey man, I will just be there to point and laugh. Maybe William Shatner will be there. Maybe
Shatner's going to be there.
Make up for not getting a fork ready for him. That was in Virginia. You know,
Marissa Tomei. Huh?
Christensen.
That's interesting, man. Mark Hamill's doing all 3 days. Hayden will be there for 2 days. I didn't even check. Whoa, Linda Hamilton, the Terminator. Let's see who else we got. We got Mario Lopez, the guy who doesn't age.
Robert Patrick.
Look at Robert Patrick.
Another Terminator.
From the Terminator. Terminator 2.
Go.
I wonder if they'll do like a photo package. That'd be interesting. Oh man, Zach Morris will be there. That's the only person I want to see. Zach Morris. Man, this is gonna be a big show.
Patrick Warburton. That's cool. Oh, and Johnny Bosch, was a Power Ranger.
Bro. Richard Dreyfuss. Listen,
Jaws.
I was in line. I hope he's doing okay.
Edward Furlong? Whoa.
Well, they got the whole Terminator crew.
Yeah. Kyle Reese is there too.
I wonder what he looks like now. Edward Furlong. I don't want to look it up. We already hit the hour mark. All I'm saying
Furlong, is he's better. He's better.
Richard Dreyfuss was in Denver, and I went to go get a selfie with him, and he just didn't look good. And I was in line, and I was like, I don't think I want this anymore. And then it was reported like a few days later that he was taken to the hospital for something, but he seems to be doing better now. So he just didn't look he just didn't look good. But I hope he's doing better, and I hope he's full of life, and he has a great time. So that's all.
Don't look up Edward Furlong.
I won't.
I seen him on a podcast. Who's the Smallville Lex Luthor? What's his name? Michael Rosenbaum. Edward Furlong was on his show a few weeks ago. He looked better.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he did look better.
The best for all these people. Like, have good health. Yeah. See, like this is what happened. Like the day after I saw him in Denver, it was like Richard Dreyfuss rushed to emergency surgery after it hit. So, yeah, I hope he's feeling good and is happy. So
what convention is that again?
Chicago Fan Expo,
nice.
August 15th, I believe. So, August 15th. All right, let's wrap up these super chats, baby.
Golden Nuggets for $10. Thank you, Beardo, for reading my heartfelt message on Bro Science. Oh, wait, you skipped over it. It's all good. My operation is on August 8th. Finally can put this whole cancer saga behind
man,
me.
That's awesome, man.
Well, hopefully everything goes well with the procedure. Yes, keep us updated. And I'm sorry, we were going real long yesterday. So I did pull up your super chat. I might have just not read it. I might not have read it. I'm an IDOT. My bad. Yeah. Excuse me. PP Poo Poo Man for a $2. I agree with Jay. Bring back fart jokes.
100%.
Darth Racer for a $5. Time to make T-shirts. IDOT 199.
Jeremy's gonna be like, "What the heck does all this mean?"
Yeah. Discount superhero for a 27 months. IDOT's 199. New battle cry. Lick it in.
Lick it in. What? We need shirts. We need IDOT shirts.
Jay's fart cankle. Oh, fart.
Fat cankle.
Jay's fat cankle for $1. Thank you. Man, I'm flustered. Old Rooster Tails for a $2. Jay, you IDOT, how could you skip hillbilly golf?
Dude, I didn't have the time. I hope to be back there in December and do another get together with whoever's out there, because it was awesome. It was awesome meeting all of you, and just hanging out. So,
Jason Yankovic for a $5. Agatha All Along is the Acolyte Season 2. Also, they are remaking The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson scheduled for 2025. Yes, they are. So Liam Neeson's supposed to play Leslie Nielsen's son, I think, in Naked Gun.
It could work.
I'll be cautiously optimistic. I think it could work.
I just want it to be stupid and funny. That's all. Yeah. That's all. It's an easy formula.
Yeah.
Easy.
I wonder who's going to play OJ's son. Chris M. Health and Relaxation for a $2. IDOTs agree with Jay.
Yes, they do.
Thank you.
Star Wars hockey fan for a $2. Jay and Beardo, my favorite IDOTs.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Sir Hat for a $2. I would go trinket tripping with Jay.
Oh, man, I love trinkets, man. I love it. I don't know why that is. Does anybody else buy trinkets? Am I the only one? This was a trinket.
I have too much stuff.
This is I don't care. I like trinkets. This is never go
that's
forward.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a Velcro patch.
I love
that stuff.
That's cool. Ron Cook with a $2. What in the IDOT are you talking about, Jay?
I don't even know.
Mo Monty for 34 months. Damn,
What's up,
that's a
Mo?
long time. Thank you, Mo. Hail to Jay and Beardo and Steph. Love my Meta PC, and I did a couple test videos, so got inspired by y'all to try my own channel. Hail to Geeks and Gamers.
Oh,
and the
Mo, you better send that.
GCA.
Oh, hell.
You better send that to me in Discord, Mo. I'm gonna be a subscriber. Send that
That's
over,
awesome.
brother.
That's awesome. Lance with the 199. Fuck what a burger. It's for figs. Yeah, just
Those are
people
fighting
with,
words for some.
people with no taste or class. Ron Cook for a $2. Epic Mike has eye dots. Well, D's Webos for a 199. People who love the Acolyte are eye dots. Super Chair Destroyer for 6 months. Hey, fellow eye dots, does Gina curse like a sailor? Gina's a very
I'm
nice
not at
lady.
liberty to say.
Gina's
Maybe not a
very nice
sailor.
lady. Liberty Prime for 14 months. What happened to Elden Ring stream, Beardo? Lock it in. I finally got around to finishing it myself today. I am the Elden Lord. Malekith was tough. I've been busy, doing Geeks and Gamers streams and helping Jeremy with Cobra Cast and daily and stuff. So, yeah, I know I've been skipping out on Elden Ring. But
How
who
many
knows?
hours, Liberty Prime? How many hours did you put into Elden Ring to finish it?
Let us know. Hot Dice for a $10. Hey, Jay, do you know the song Manic Monday? If so, can I get a little taste of Keanu Monday? Either way, love your brother.
It's just another Keanu Monday. Whoa, whoa. I wish it were a Sunday. Whoa, whoa. Because that's my fun day. Whoa, whoa. It's just another Keanu Monday. There you go.
Let's go.
Bravo.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Kane for a $2. Jay's in his Southern Granny arc.
Why not, man? Why not? I want
With
to try some. Listen, they had in Tennessee, they had all these places where it's like, try Tennessee moonshine. And I'm like, oh, man, I'd love to try some moonshine. But all the locals are like, man, that's the fake stuff. You want some real stuff? Like, call this number. You're going to see a guy with 2 teeth that talks like this because it's a moonshine taster and it burns up the. Like, go over there. He's got overalls on. All right. He's sitting over there on a corner. He'll get you the real stuff. Just let him know. You're just
I know
kind
a
of
guy.
like,
His name is Dale, and he can barely speak.
yeah, cash only.
Cash
And he's
only.
like, you remember that guy, John Morrow? That's why he's in a wheelchair because he drank too much of this moonshine. So there you go.
His name is Dale. He can't speak, and don't look him in the eye for too long. But he's got good moonshine. RL Dog for a $2. Jay, Cody Rhodes is going to be a Naked Gun.
Really? I guess we'll find out.
Taker for $5. Why is everyone mentioning the Indiana Department of Transportation? Jay, coming back out to Utah for Fan X in September.
Wait, what is the Indiana Department of? Did I
IDOT.
miss?
IDOT.
Oh, no, I will not be in San Antonio. And I hear Mel Gibson's
said
going to be
Utah.
there too.
Utah.
Or Utah. Yeah,
Utah.
sorry. Utah. I will not be in Utah. And I hear Mel Gibson will be in Utah as well. So that would be cool to meet him.
We do have some Rumble Rants. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Almost there. Get gay to 100 gay. Thank you.
Everyone's saying J-U-I dot in the chat. I love it.
When Jeremy goes live for Cobra Cast later, he's just gonna get a whole bunch of I dots.
If he's
spammed
like,
in
what-
the chat, he's gonna be like, what the fuck does that
And
mean?
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be over there on Cobra Cast. Beardo will probably make an appearance. And we're not gonna say anything. Like if you spam it, and he's just gonna be like, I just want to hear this. I want to hear him be like, what are people talking about? I'm
What are people
like,
talking about? What's I
I
dot?
don't know.
Nobody
Yeah.
tell him.
We don't know. No idea.
Go into Cobra Cast and spam I dot, and we just won't tell him what it means.
Yeah, say
Bronzonite
nothing.
for $1. You guys talk about that movie Long Legs that came out this weekend. Some friends and I were going to see it until we found out about some terrifying other news that distracted us Saturday night. And then I think that's it. We're caught up. We're caught up on Super Chats and Rumble Rants. What a good show, man.
First of all, I want to thank all of you guys there in the Geeks and Gamers Nation. You guys always come through, even when Jeremy or Ryan isn't here. It's amazing. You guys are always supportive of the D team. And at the end of the day, you guys are always the MVP, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Jeremy and Ryan will be back when they get back from the RNC. I will be on CobraCast for most of the day. Once it starts, it's going to be a big day over there. So it's on the D-Day Cobra channel. Jeremy will be joining us, hit or miss, depending on his reception. Beardo might make an appearance. He's trying to work out his schedule. It's gonna be awesome. Today's gonna be the big one over there. So but anyway, miss you guys. Just want to tell you how much we love you all, man.
Absolutely.
Steph is not part of the D team. She's part of the A+ team. You don't understand. She keeps everything moving. There it
I'm
is.
just here. I'm part of the back end team.
What about me?
That sounded bad.
Yeah, we're all talking
Backstage.
weird. All right, we're gonna end the stream on that. So Steph's
Backstage
part of the
team.
back end. Thank you, Geeks and Gamers, and we will